Hey everyone, it's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures, and we are live on a Friday. That means we survived the week. We were successful and we made it, and we are here to celebrate as a community, see what successes we had, see where we can celebrate and enjoy the weekend. And I'm so glad that we made it. Very glad. So, whew, we have a whole bunch to fit in 1 hour tonight, and then head over to Tmall because it looks like she has some bling. I'm gonna have to hold back though. Guys, I'm gonna have to hold back. I can't buy any bling for quite some time. So I'm going to have to just drool and enjoy everyone else's bling. But do not fear, I have bling. So I'm not like death for Jennifer. It's just a matter of not getting the new bling. Right? Oh my gosh, the FOMO, right? So anyway, let's jump in. What are we doing tonight? We are going to talk about the last couple weeks in my life, in your life, what's going on. We're gonna like blow up the chat, chit-chatting with one another. Number two, we're going to talk about what am I doing now? What am I doing through September in the diamond painting industry. Number three, we're going to chit chat about the huge change with hashtag craft or treat 2024. I was super excited when we made the announcement. And then the whole world turned upside down. Like literally, I feel like that's what the past 4 weeks has been. I plan, I make sure every I is dotted, every T is crossed, everything imaginable has been taken care of. Then I make some sort of announcement, either to staff or to family or to YouTube. And then it's like within 12 hours, the whole plan blows up. I think God's trying to teach me something, that my plan is not his plan and that I just need to go with the flow. So, yes, so we're going to talk about the update. It's still happening. We're still having a bunch of fun, but it's going to look just a tiny bit different. And then we're going to talk about what you saw on the thumbnail. We're going to have some fun with texting lingo. And how did this come about? This came about because I was looking for jobs. And as I was looking for jobs, things started appearing in my Facebook reel. And it was different texting slangs based on our generations. And I was like, how fun would this be? So you should have seen me try to they were videos, and I was like trying to pause right at the last minute because the videos were all of the text on this side. And then over here, there was someone writing out with a Sharpie what it meant. And so right at the end, I was like trying to pause and take a picture so we could talk about it tonight. So anyway, I thought that would be fun for us to do tonight. And then maybe if we have a little bit of time, some chit chat about how my little man is now 2 and how the birthday party went. And that is why I was not live last week. Sorry, too involved with the family and everything like that. But we had a lot of fun. And little man is now officially 2. He's no longer a baby. He's a toddler, but he will always be a baby in my heart. So without further ado, let's say hello to who's in chat, and then let's see the project I'm working on. Okay, drum roll, please. Hey, Yolanda, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Muttnuts is working and lurking. I'm waiting at you, Muttnuts. Good to see you. Hey, Tammy, welcome. Hey, Jennifer, it's so good to see you. Thank you for all the love and the hugs. I'm glad we're now connected. Hey, Sarah, I hope you are well. Good to see you. Mary, mwah, sending you hugs and kisses. Hey, Robin, Hope you're having a great end to your week and a fabulous beginning to your weekend. Tracy's in the house. Tracy is one of the fabulous updates to our hashtag craft or treat 2024. She is now a sponsor for the event. Go check out her Facebook group. I'm going to start putting her Facebook group down in the description below. She has some fabulous things on her Etsy shop as well. Billy, I am so glad you made it tonight. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jeannie, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for thinking about me and our family. Welcome, welcome. Everyone's in the house. Good to see you. Saying hi to each other. Gail, welcome, Gail. Hey, Amy. I hope that your Friday was manageable and that you are doing well. I am so sorry I was unable to meet and greet you here in August. It has been absolutely crazy, but hopefully we'll be able to connect soon. Tracy says she luckily had a couple days off for her birthday. Happy belated birthday, Tracy. Hi, Sue. Welcome, welcome. Tammy feels my pain. She can't buy as well. That's okay. We can just enjoy the bling from afar. It's all right. We will be blessed in the future. Not to worry. Hey, Dawn DP Gal. So good to see you. I can't wait to see what project you're working on next. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you. Tammy says, that's it. We may not like it, but there's a lesson somewhere. Exactly. I am, Sue. We're going to talk about that tonight. I am looking for a new job. Yolanda, amen. Know the plans I have for you. Yes, Tracy, he's two. Yes, happy birthday. Hey, Sharon, I'm glad you could step in. Hey, Dad, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Mom, glad you're here. Yes, my parents were able to make it up for the weekend, so that was a lot of fun. So fun, fun, fun. I do want to share what I thought I would do after I finished my panda canvas is I was reorganizing my stash, and I still have a ways to go, but I thought when I first started, I was keeping my drills. Do you remember these days? Maybe some of you do, maybe some of you don't. These are old Diamond Art Club, right? Back in the day. I was keeping these separate from the canvases. And so I would have the boxes with the canvases to keep the canvases safe, but then I had these in a separate drawer. And I was like, well, that doesn't make sense because the boxes are taking up space, and these used to be inside the boxes, but now they're inside the drawer, taking up double space. And so I'm like, I'm not really in a event right now, and I think I'm just going to do a couple of these older paintings. And the older paintings didn't have any specials. And if you've been following me on Instagram and different things like that, I decided, we've come a long way in 7 years. And so I've been able to have a lot of fun taking some of the bling that we have now and upgrading the canvases that had no bling. And I did, if you've been watching and you're in Creative Craft Addictions Facebook group, I got to get better pictures because the lighting wasn't great. So I have one more color to finish on my Tell Me Stories by Mandy Manzano. And then I'm working on this Lisa Francis Judd. She Believes She Could. And I'm going to show you in just a minute what it looks like. And so I decided I would be using whatever drills I had in the drawer dictated what canvas I was going to work on, so I could work through some of those stashes and not have double storage happening, if that makes sense. And also, work through some of these old school. This is how and this is how a lot of the China. I'll call it China, but it comes from everyone. Um, yeah, Amy, I plan on it, and what's really funny is every time I have these ideas and I'm working on them, I think there's another creator out there that she and I have a very similar mindset, and she beats me to it because she doesn't have a job. She's a YouTuber full time. And so it's like I have all these ideas and I'm working on them. And then right before I can get it out, she gets it out. And I'm like, I promise I'm not copycatting. My paintings have come out before her videos, and my video's just delayed. So I am doing that's a fantastic idea. I do plan on doing a video between these. So, hey Arlene, good to see you. But this is how Diamond Art Club used to send their drills. Yeah, so let me show you this painting. So this is the current painting I'm working on. It's She Believes She Could. So I'm not using a lot of bling on this painting because I like the painting a lot, but I don't want to use a lot of bling in these open spaces. I'm just not feeling it. So I am in the leaves adding a few ABs. I plan on She Believes She Could. I plan on I might even change the color in there and do sparklers in there. And then I am going to bling the bird out like crazy. So I think I'm going to use glitz. It's supposed to be 310 outlining, but I think I'm going to use this black glitz to outline because it has some gold in it to outline the bird instead. And it's supposed to be like a quilted pattern. So I think I'm going to instead of use some ABs, but maybe use some pearls in this as well. And then in the sky, like I know this is all sky here, but up here in this sky, because it's more blues, I believe I'm going to use the technique where I actually sprinkle in the ABs or fairy dust with the same color. So I might use, like 3846 normal, and then also put 3846 ABs, mix them together, and then it's just random through the upper sky. The lower sky, where it was like some of the yellows and different things like that with the trunk or the branch, I just wasn't feeling putting ABs, but I felt like the sky would be a better place to make it more sparkly. I completely forgot because this is around, like in the square realm, I'm all about like fairy dust and ABs. And then for some reason, when I switched to this, which is around, I completely forgot I have round fairy dust. So just talking to you, yeah. Hey, Yolanda, if you want to buy it from me, you can have this. I will send it to you. I will send it to you if you want it. Because it's beautiful, but it'll just sit like on the shelf. I thought about in my next office maybe framing it, but yeah. So I like it. So that's kind of what I've been doing in September. I feel like it's just kind of relaxing because I'm not having to push through anything. I've been able just to piddle around. You know how people like to do the woodworking or they just do just some painting on the side or just different things like that. This last 2 weeks has been that for me in the diamond painting, just kind of piddling around and enjoying, not feeling pressured or I didn't say anything about buying. Hey, I may not have a job in a couple weeks. I was trying to sell it. I'm kidding, Yolanda. Okay, so that's what I've been working on. I've been having a lot of fun. Just enjoying it, and I think it is beautiful, and I'm having so much fun. Anyway, maybe that's a sign I don't need more bling, that I completely forgot I had fairy dust in the round. But I did, right? I did get, you saw me do my art dot unboxing. Got more shelves. So now all my fairy dust have a home. They're not just floating around, which is really nice. So I'm putting those away. Thank you, Jennifer. I know I'm a little hustler. Yeah. Yep. Kidding. I'm kidding. So yeah. So what's been going on? Oh my Lanta. Well, first, I do you want to hear a fun admin story? Oh my goodness, our admin is still around. Our HR department has not let us either shift. Well, we tried. Excuse me. Um, I'm working on a make, market, skull, and pumpkin with my canvas at a slower pace. Really enjoying the slower pace. Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'll come back to the admin. Let me update what's going on with hashtag craft or treat 2024. Okay. Have no fear. Anything that you guys have already picked out, everything's going to be fine. Let me pull up. So sorry. I'm just going to pull up. I didn't have these ready. Forgive me. Forgive me. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute to pull these up. I sent them to Rebecca, so it should be pretty easy to grab. Maybe if my internet wants to open up Facebook, we'll come back to that. Okay. So while that's like doing its thing, what happened is we picked out that canvas, right? Absolutely adorable. We explained and tried to calm everyone down about that it was different, it was unique. You know, you guys watched that live. And then literally within 24 to 36 hours, like we had spent probably a good 2 hours with Alyssa over at Diamond Painting Drills. Hey, Rhonda. Um, I'm so glad, Muttnuts, you have 3 different canvases. That should be so fun to choose from. We picked out like this amazing special packet that we knew everyone was going to love. We decided that we were going to pick out like a sampler packet. So if you bought it, you chose to buy it, you would get some ABs, you would get some crystals, you would get some of the bars or known as slivers, you would get some glitter, you would get some. So like if you bought the set that was special, which would be at a very good discount, you would get not only the colors towards the canvas we selected, those colors also could be used toward, they were Halloween or fall-ish colors that even if you didn't pick the canvas we chose, you could use it for your own canvas. Or it would give you a sampler to like help you start up or expand your bling. So we were super excited about this. And then we found out, I got a message from our sponsor. It's not her fault, but something happened in her life. And she's just like, I'm sorry, I can no longer sponsor you. I hope things are going to go well with your event. Take care. Goodbye. So this is the exact day that I found out that all the funding for the job, my job, and my staff's job got cut. And that within 30 days, there would be no more funding for the positions. So I was like, whew, not only in my work life and my home life and how do you pay the bills? Hey, Erica! Erica is another wonderful, and Kevin. Don't want to forget Kevin. He's amazing too. Sorry, Kevin. I just love Erica too. Um, they are another wonderful sponsor for hashtag Craft or Treat 2024. Um, but I was just like, oh my gosh, like when it rains, it pours. What the heck are we going to do? Because we had planned everything timeline wise out. Hey, Bonnie. He's so funny. Hey, Marie. Um, to like release everything so you guys would be prepared so that you guys could budget or you could say, I don't like that canvas or I don't want to do like the blank canvas. I need to go pick out another canvas or I'm going to pick one out of my own or I'm going to do drills and chills, but this will work for that as well. And, just we had planned it all out and excuse me. So I told Rebecca, and Rebecca is my superhero. So she was like, Jennifer, I got this. So she went out and gosh, why is Facebook being this way? Erica, I do have to get to you. This is brand new news for you. So I'm really sorry. We're changing the canvas for hashtag craft or treat 2024, and I have not had 30 seconds to tell you. So this is brand new news, hot off the market, just being told today. So she was able to discuss, I'm trying to pull this up. Sorry, guys. I'm glad you guys are still here with me because my internet with these, trying to get this picture up for you, just keeps spinning. So I'm glad you're still here with me. She was able to reach out and get a sponsor canvas and which was really exciting. So I'm working on getting this. I'm gonna have to download this because the other one is not popping up. So I will show you what's going on. Let me see. Nope, that's last year. You guys don't need to see last year's. This would be so much easier if my internet was letting me open what was already downloaded. So thank you so much for your patience as we work through technology issues. All right, so she was able to reach out to those that she knows. Oh, I'm not talking to you, Siri. And I'm going to show you just a minute who our canvas person is. Now, she will be doing a different canvas than I. No, I don't want to end the stream. I want to share my screen. All right, so it is Dreamer Designs. So Dreamer Designs has picked 2 canvases out that they are going to have as hashtag craft or treat 2024. Rebecca will be doing one of them. One of them is being launched in mid-September, so we will not be able to show which one that is until it's actually launched. The other one is already out and it is going to be sent to my house shortly. And I will be able to do an unboxing video and show you which one that is as well. They're both super cute and very tamed down Halloween, meaning it's not like witches and goblins and blood and all of that. They are in the same cute, like you see in this picture, right? Kind of like a fun tree shadow with a black cat and a fun spooky house and um, pumpkins and things like that. So we're still having it October 1st through 31st. It is anything that's a 40 by 40 or an 80 centimeter space or more. It doesn't have to be 40 by 40. That's just kind of to give you a comparison. It does not have to be new because we know people are doing drills and chills. You just have to have at least an 80 centimeter area left to do. We do have the form. I'm trying to get it, but Facebook does not like me right now. Let me try to reopen the Facebook page. And see, it just keeps spinning. It hates me. Awesome nuts. Oh, the Google form didn't work. See, I'm trying to get to my Google form. It's not, nothing is working on my computer. It's like my computer is possessed right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying everything I can. Let's see if the shared with me will work. No, this will not work. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, I will do my absolute best to post it in Creative Craft Addiction as soon as I can get my computer to pay attention. Thank you, Sue. If a mod could find it, let me go to her. The problem is anything in Facebook right now is not working for me. I've tried to reboot Facebook and it hates me. I'm attempting to find it in her Facebook group, but again, okay, let me see if this works. Let's see if this works. We're gonna see if this works. Does that work? I have no idea if that works because my computer keeps spinning. So if that doesn't work, as soon as looking forward, so this is Dreamer is going to be sponsoring the event. Now, the other sponsors. The other sponsors, okay, good. The other sponsors we have are Alyssa from Diamond Painting Drills. We also have Art Dot. We also have Cross with Crashly. We have Kevin and Erica from Kevin's DP Pens, and we have Tracy's DP World, and then I'm working on one more. So the way it's going to work is we're going to have weekly prizes every week, and then we're going to have end of the event grand prize. So that's what's going to happen. And there's going to be a weekly prize each live. So there'll be 2 prizes per week. So one on Rebecca's live and one on my live. So that is the form. Nope, when I get to the second, okay. So Tammy, I'll try to figure it out. I can't right now because, again, my internet hates me right now. So that was the big update. It's going to be a lot of fun because every week we're going to have craft or treat. So when your name gets picked, there will be 2 bags to pick from. You will pick one bag or the other bag. One bag will have a prize, the other bag will have a trick, and you will get to pick either one. Thank you, Tammy. Yes, I appreciate it. You will get to pick, and then once you pick, then before we open that, we will spin the wheel of the registered people. Hey, Rebecca! And we add a third bag, and that second person picks one of those 2 bags, and they will pick. And then those 2 bags will be open, and one is, of course, a prize, and one is a trick. Rebecca, I just shared the link, and they were saying they were having trouble registering as it won't go onto the second page. So I do apologize. You just came in, and we're giving you ish. So I really apologize. But because you're here, please help us be my hero today. Yes, so the tricks are fun tricks. It's not like you're going to get a wedgie or anything like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so Amy, I think we're okay, but thank you for asking. I really appreciate it. Our sponsors are amazing, so I do appreciate that, Amy. All right. So on the job front, basically, so no one's really bored, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just going to give you a quick update. It's only going to take 2 to 3 minutes. Don't worry, I'm not going to go down a long path. But just so that you guys know, I work for a nonprofit. We're state and federally funded. My specific program, we were told that the funding that our program is under, yeah, so there's 2 funding sources. The funding sources for 2 out of the 7 departments was up for review this year, and the second funding source was up for review next year. The funding source for those 2 departments that was up for review this year did not get renewed. It went to the other refugee agency in my area. And so those two departments are actually closing. And then our department, we don't know if it's because of the upcoming election or what happened, but upcoming election, but the funding was cut by 90% instead. So it wasn't completely pulled, but we now are operating at a 10% budget, which means that there is no money for our program. And our fiscal year runs October 1st through September 30th. So that means by September 30th, there will be no funding. So our agency is trying to say that they're appealing the decisions. However, the 7 years I've worked for this agency, anytime a grant has not been distributed and has been given to another agency who's already started hiring because they have to be able to transition clients by September 15th over to the other agency who's starting to receive their funds by October 1st, so that there's a continuation of services ethically and legally. They're not, even with the appeals process, they're not going to be giving the funding, like they're not going to retract the funding and give it to us. There also are some reasons why we weren't given the funding that I don't think are going to change. And so it's just a long story. So there's ways that I can keep a paycheck, not the position, but a paycheck. However, it's kind of like if you work, thank you, Kerwin and Ashley. It's kind of like if you work at, um, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like if you're a CEO of a company and they're like, okay, now you can keep your job, but now you're the valet parking person. Not that there's nothing wrong with the valet parking person, but you have worked so hard to educate yourself to do things that you love and that's what you want to do. And now like you're unable to use all the things that you've learned. And so yeah, so that's kind of what's happening. Um, I've put in application multiple places. I have a second interview on Tuesday for a position that's almost identical to the position I have. It's with a different people group. Um, I don't know what I think of it. Um, I'm fine with the people group. It has nothing to do with that. It's further away. It's, I'm so it's hard to change this job. It's just my dream job. Um, the people group I'd be working with is very compartmentalized. So there's no expansion. There could be expansion within like the organization, but not expansion past the organization. Like I would be completely boxed in. Um, to the people group. So, it's very specific, very, like, narrow, very, like, you can't go outside, that group. Um, yeah, so that's where I'm at. I did apply for there's a local college that's very respected that I applied for director of mental health and wellness. I keep checking my email to see if I get an interview for that. Um, my fear is that I don't know what my fear is. I just don't know where to go. So I that's kind of where it is. I don't know what to do. I think also starting a new job, there's just not a lot of flexibility that first year when you start a new job, and so it's just newness is hard for me as well. Um, so we'll see. So that's where I'm at. Um, it's really scary, very scary. Um, so I thank you everyone for riding this journey with me, being there for me. Um, Thank you, Michelle, for good luck on my interview. Um, I it's just sad. I think it's just sad is where I'm at. One door opens a brand or one closed door opens a brand new door. It'll be better. Thank you, Tammy. The right opportunity will come out at the right time. Yes. Somebody's going to be lucky to get me. Thank you, Tracy. Hope you find something better. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, so I think it's just sad I'm going through the grieving process because it didn't have to happen. It's just some of the decisions our organization made put us in this position, and so it's just sad that a whole branch of our agency is going under because of some decisions. So we'll get there. We'll get there. But I'm excited to have you guys as a community. I'm excited we're going into Craft Retreat 2024. I'm excited that we still have diamond painting and we still have Friday Night Lives. And I'm so excited to laugh with you over texting slang, right? So I I still remember when my husband would text me SMH, and I was like, "What is he saying to me?" And I know we've done this before in a live, and I've said this, and I'm like, "What in the world?" So finally, I just asked him, and I was like, "What what is SMH?" And he's like, "Shake my head." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." Like, I thought I was, like, in it. Like, I thought I knew what was going on. So when I was looking for these jobs, I started getting the reels like I was saying, and these reels were like Gen X slang, boomer slang kids don't know, teenage slangs we didn't know. And then it was like, but the slangs were more of these acronyms that are the text lingos. I thought, oh my gosh, we should talk about this. Like we should dig in and see what generation are we? And so I found the cool photo that I put in our let me see where it's at. Sorry, I have to like sneak over and see what's going on. Where did I put this photo? Where did you go? Photo, come here, little photo. Where'd you go, little photo? Generations graph. So, oh, thank you, Rebecca. You're amazing. Billy says, think positive. There's something better for you. It's probably the geese. Yes, it's the geese. And the turkeys, both of them. It's the bird poop. That's what it is. They're high on bird poop. Okay, so this is the I'll share this with you guys. This was the image that I found that I felt like just kind of showed us. There's, the greatest generation, the silent generation, the baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and then Gen Z. I think this was from like, they said it was the COVID graphic or something. I think it's because people were born during COVID. So let's just ignore that. It's really fun to look up the history of certain generational terms. Exactly, Kerwin. Um, okay. Yes. We will get through this, Rebecca. So I then took this idea and I was like, all right, so we're gonna look up these lingos. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing this. So try not to get dizzy. And we're going to look up this. Here we go. I'm going to read some of these slang words, and I want you to tell me which generation you think this comes from. All right? Okay. All right. We'll figure it out after the live. We'll rework the form. So the first, okay. Okay. First off, I'm going to read these words and I want you to put in what you think it means and then what generation you think it's from. Okay. And I'm going to put the generation up on the screen again. Sorry about that. I'll put this up on the screen again. There we go. There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to downsize this. All right. That ain't it. That ain't it. Tight. 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 Tryin'. Tryin'. So that ain't it. Tight. Trinin'. That ain't it. Tight. Trinin'. Which generation do you think those are from, and what do they mean? Do 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 do. So we have our first contestant, Jeannie. You're gonna try the others. Oh my gosh. Okay, so while you guys are still thinking, that ain't it means unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Tight means extremely mad, and tryin' means trying to. Okay? Yes, they're all of these that I'm saying are all from one generation. Okay, so these are from the same generation. So I'm not going to give it away yet, but here's some more. Tweakin'. 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 What does tweakin' mean? Valid. Valid. And we love that. We love that. So you've got the greatest generation, the silent generation, baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha. And again, these are all from the same generation. Tweakin', valid, we love that. So tweakin' means overreacting. Valid means of high quality. And we love that means ironic or something bad. Okay, so then I'm going to give you 4 more. These are the last ones of this same generation, okay? And then we'll confirm like what you guys think. So again, these are all the same generation from the same list. I'm still reading from the same list. All right. Wig snatched. Wig snatched. Witched you. Witched you. You heard. You heard. And your. But it's YURRR. Jennifer's like, I'm Gen X, so I sure hope it isn't that, or I'm more of a nerd than I thought. So we have wig snatched, which you heard, YAHURRD, and then your, YURRR. Hi, Alice. Good to see you. Funny. Okay, so wig snatched means unimpressive act. Which you, which is WITCHU, with you. You heard. Are you aware? And your is affirmative. These are all, are you ready? I'm going to share this with you so you don't think I'm lying. Okay? Let me make sure I'm sharing the right one because I don't, oh my gosh, can't read. These are all boomer slangs. Forgive the screenshot. Boomer. Boomer. I don't know if it's true or not because it's on a reel. It could totally be a lie. Just confirms don't believe what you read on the internet. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop sharing. Okay. Here's the next one. All right. So there's 14 on this list. I'm going to read 5, 5, and then 4. Okay. So there's 14 total on the list. So I'm going to read 5 of them. You guys can guess if you want. Then I'll read another 5, and then I'll read the last 4. All right. So bogus, whatever, as if, chill pill, and headbanger. Bogus, whatever, as if, chill pill, headbanger. Everyone's like, these are more familiar. So bogus is something imaginary, whatever, I don't care, as if, I doubt it, chill pill, relax, calm down, headbanger, heavy metal fan. So, and we have rock, going postal, fat, PHAT, gnarly, and dis. We have rock, going postal, fat, PHAT, gnarly, and dis. Everyone's like, yes, I know these now. So rock is to be excellent, going postal is expressing anger, fat, PHAT is excellent or sexy, gnarly is amazing, and dis is disrespectful. All right, then we have trippin', crib, psych, and home slice. Trippin', crib, psych, home slice. So tripping is acting like a fool. Rhonda, you got that correct. Crib is where you live. Psych is to mess with someone, and home slice is a close friend. So almost everyone got it pretty on the dot. It is Gen X. Gen X slang. Oh my goodness. Gen X slang. Okay. All right. Now, in all fairness, this is not attached to necessarily a generation, but it's we're gonna change things up because this isn't generation, it's teen text slang. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the text acronym, and you're going to tell me what it means. Some of these are super easy, and some of them are a little bit difficult. Okay? At least for me, they were. 143. 143. This one I had to look up a couple months ago when I saw it, and then it made sense to me. 143. Yes, Robin, good job. Yes. All right. 4EAE. 4EAE. I didn't know this was a thing. That one, 4EAE, means forever and ever. Um, ADN. A, D as in David, N as in Nancy. ADN. ADN. Some of these, like, I would have to think of the acronym any day now. Good job, Amy. I would have to think harder of the acronym than just typing it out. Like this next one is AFAIK. I'm going to type it out because I would just have to like AFAIK. Yeah, good job, Erica. My husband knew that one. He whispered it. So if you heard him, cheater. No, you guys knew. This one, ATM, I was like, money? It's not money. ATM. ATM. At the moment, right? I knew this one, BFN, bye for now. I knew the BRB, be right back. I didn't know this one, D as in David, WBH, where I withdraw money, right? DWBH. And I think what threw me off is like, I didn't think this was like a teen saying. I was like, why? I don't know. DWBH. There you go, Robin. Don't worry, be happy. I knew the IDK, I don't know. I knew the IRL in real life. Rebecca taught me that one because she was like, IRL friend. And I was like, what? She's like, in real life friend. Um, OFC. OFC. Oh, Robin has a 21-year-old and a 23-year-old. She had to learn a lot of these. There you go, Robin. Yay. Oh, Robin's giving us, or Rhonda's giving us one. Close, Tammy. OFC. Of course. Yep, of course. Don, I don't know most of these. And then TBH was to be honest. Oh, what you talking about, Willis? Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Oh my goodness. Kerwin says many newer sayings are older. The slang word cap was used in the early 1900s, meaning untrue. Nice. So some of the teen slangs are good to know in case you see your kids doing it. Like P911 is like a parent alert. Bye, Jeannie. See you later. There is NAGI, not a good idea. There's GAL, GAL, get a life. TBC, to be continued. And there's a couple other ones. Um, what is SWAK? SWAK. We'll end with Tammy's. Tammy, give us what swak is. Seal with a kiss. There you go. I like that one. Finally, one you know, Vonnie. There you go. Sue knew that too. Well, guys, it is past 10 o'clock. I am so glad you made it in. Thank you for making my night amazing. Rebecca and I will work on that form and we will put it in both of our groups. Also, come back and put it in the description once it is updated and flood social media with it. So I just really appreciate you guys. I hope we had some fun laughing and chit-chatting tonight. I am glad to see you too, Tammy, and everyone else in chat. I have some fun videos coming up in the next couple days, and I am super excited to see how hashtag Craft or Treat 2024 comes out. Just a couple more weeks until the fun begins. So until next time, be blessed, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.